All right, by definition, an empty nester is someone of a certain age who still lives independently but no longer has family members in the home. And while some choose to downsize in this situation, others want to age in place. And now there's a great option to help them do just that. We have Frances Krumholtz here with the Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging to talk about Nesterly. Frances, first of all, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I think this is like a crazy cool idea. I never even thought about it before, but now it makes so much sense. So explain to us what it is.
Yeah, so Nesterly is an intergenerational home sharing program that matches people who have extra rooms in their home. As you mentioned, they're still living independently and happily in their homes, but might have some extra room. Maybe their house is a little more house than they really need at this point in their lives. Nesterly makes it easy for them to rent out those spare rooms to someone of a younger generation who's looking for an affordable place to live and maybe ways to contribute to their community too.
And these are people that, like you mentioned, independently, but they're not people who need additional care. This is almost just somebody who, like you said, maybe a widow, maybe somebody who's in their home, you know, and they just want a companion occasionally, right? Someone to check in.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do see, you know, our hosts come from all walks of life. So sometimes it is a widow, sometimes they're recently retired, or maybe their kids have just moved out. You know, they're used to having that extra young energy in the home anyway. Why not earn a little money while doing that?
So you say trust and safety are two big issues, right? When somebody is opening their home to somebody. So how do you put their minds at ease?
Yeah, Nesterly takes safety very seriously. So each party will go through a complete application process. There are multiple reference checks that we do, and we also run a complete background check before that home share is ever finalized.
Okay, there's also something called a task exchange. How does that part work?
So say you are a host and you would love to delegate some things that you've been doing for a really long time. Nesterly makes it easy to say delegate things like taking out the trash or shoveling snow to a guest in exchange for a reduced rent for them.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, especially as winter gets here. Just take note of that, right? Yeah. And then you even make the payment process simple when it does come to kind of exchanging money.
Right. So we want to alleviate all of that if we can. No awkward conversations about, hey, it's now the second or third of the month, you know, rent was due the first. Everything is automated. So there's an automated payment system, which means that the host will see the rent deposited into their bank account same time each month. And same thing for the guest, it's automatically deducted from their account each month. They don't have to do anything with it.
So what if during that process, because it is so new for so many people, they have questions, they have problems they need to address? Are you there?
Yes, so I am there, and I'm part of a really responsive customer support team. So anything from setting up your account all the way through the end of the home share, there is going to be a team of people who are there to help you.
So talk about the process then. If somebody out there is interested on either end, you know, how do you go about getting started, and then when will they know if they're kind of matched with somebody?
Yeah. So a host can go online and create a profile. They'll talk a little bit about themselves, certainly the space that they're going to be sharing, and maybe what they're looking for in a guest. A guest can browse everything that's available, and then they will send a request if they're interested in that particular listing. The two parties will chat online. We always encourage folks to meet in person also, if at all possible, or at least a phone call, to really, you know, get a good feel if it's going to be a good fit. Ultimately, it's up to the host to do the final yes or no for whether it's going to be a good fit since they're bringing somebody into their home.
Okay, what about the cost? Did they set it? Do you set it?
Yeah, the host sets it. Okay. And part of that support that we can provide, if someone's not sure how much they should list their room, we can help them figure out what that good price is going to be.
Okay, and then how long has this program been around? Because I feel, you know, I hadn't heard of it, but I feel like it would be so successful as more baby boomers kind of age in place.
Exactly. So it's brand new in Columbus. It was founded in Boston in 2017, and they've seen enormous success there. We're really excited that Central Ohio is going to be the second market that they're entering. And so right now, today, hosts and guests can both create their profiles online, and we're expecting to see our first matches in the next few weeks.
That is amazing. All right, you can obviously go to nesterly.io. That one has more information on the program, or contact the Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to get all the info you need in order to make this happen. So Frances, thank you for being here.
Thank you.